Baba Vanga's shocking 2025 prediction that will change everything. Throughout history, a few rare individuals have claimed to glimpse what lies ahead. Among them, Baba Vanga, often called the Nostradamus of the Balkans, stands out. By the time the 1980s arrived, she had made thousands of startlingly accurate predictions, cementing her reputation as a mysterious seer. She believed she could perceive a person's entire life, past, present, and future, unfolding before her like a film. But what if her predictions for 2025 hold the power to reshape our reality forever? Baba Vanga's chilling prophecy for the coming year has ignited widespread debate. Some call it a warning, others a revelation. But before we uncover the unsettling details, let's take a moment to build this space for wisdom seekers like you. If you're fascinated by prophecy, history, and the mysteries of life, consider liking this video, sharing it with like-minded souls, and subscribing to The Journey of Wisdom. A single action from you helps spread knowledge, connect hearts, and open minds to deeper truths. Stay with us as we explore Baba Vanga's most shocking 2025 prophecy and the profound consequences it could have on the world. Number 1. Economic crisis. The shadow of an economic crisis looms over 2025, as foretold by the mystic Baba Vanga, whose predictions have long intrigued and unsettled those who follow them. She spoke of a financial downturn so severe that it could shake the very foundations of the global economy, plunging nations into turmoil, markets into chaos, the chase, and individuals into an era of unprecedented hardship. While skeptics may dismiss such prophecies, the signs of economic instability are already present. Rising inflation, mounting debt, and political unrest have created a fragile financial landscape. In today's world, where economies are deeply interconnected, even a single unexpected event, a market crash, geopolitical conflict, or natural disaster, could trigger a chain reaction with devastating consequences. The question is not just whether Baba Vanga's prediction will come true, but whether we are prepared for the possibility of financial upheaval. The teachings of the Buddha remind us that impermanence is the nature of all things. Nothing is permanent. Everything is subject to change. Being is always becoming. This wisdom urges us to approach uncertainty with mindfulness and resilience. Instead of succumbing to fear, now is the time to cultivate financial awareness, practice disciplined spending, and focus on long-term stability. Wealth, after all, is not merely material, it is also the richness of wisdom, relationships, and inner peace. A financial crisis may disrupt the external world, but true security lies in adaptability and self-sufficiency. Just as a tree with deep roots withstands the strongest storm, those who prepare wisely, remain flexible, and cultivate a sense of contentment will weather any economic downturn. While we cannot predict the future with certainty, we can take responsibility for our present actions, ensuring that no matter what happens in 2025, we are not merely victims of fate, but active participants in shaping our own destiny. Number 2, increase in use of AI. Baba Vanga's predictions have long fascinated the world, and one of her most striking visions for the future involves the rapid rise of artificial intelligence, AI. She foresaw a time when AI would become deeply embedded in every aspect of human life, shaping industries like healthcare, education, transportation, and entertainment. Today, this vision is turning into reality at an unprecedented pace, AI-powered virtual assistants respond to our commands, self-driving cars navigate city streets, and medical AI systems assist in diagnosing diseases with remarkable accuracy. But as AI becomes more sophisticated, a profound question arises: how much control should we give to machines, and what are the consequences of this reliance? The advancement of AI is not slowing down. Every day, new breakthroughs push the boundaries of what machines can achieve. With vast amounts of data, powerful computing, and increasingly refined algorithms, AI is becoming more self-sufficient and intelligent. In healthcare, AI-driven diagnostics and personalized treatments have the potential to revolutionize medicine, allowing for faster, more accurate diagnoses and customized care plans. But with these advancements come serious ethical concerns. Should we trust AI with life and death decisions? How do we ensure that these technologies serve humanity rather than replace it? The debate is no longer about whether AI will transform the world; it already is. The real question is whether we are ready to guide its development in a way that aligns with human values. Beyond ethical concerns, AI's growing presence raises significant economic questions. Automation is already replacing human workers in many industries, leading to fears of widespread job losses. While some believe AI will create new opportunities, others worry that millions will struggle to adapt to the rapidly shifting job market. Will people be forced to constantly learn new skills just to stay employed? How can society balance innovation with economic stability? The future of AI is in our hands, and the choices we make today will determine whether it becomes a tool for progress or a force that disrupts the very fabric of human life. As Baba Vanga's vision unfolds, one thing is clear: AI will shape the world in ways we are only beginning to understand. The challenge now is not just to embrace this technology, but to ensure it benefits all of humanity. Number 3. Unethical surveillance. Imagine living in a world where every move you make, every word you type, and every conversation you have is watched, recorded, and analyzed without your knowledge. Baba Vanga's shocking prediction for 2025 warns of a future where unethical surveillance reaches an all-time high, making privacy a distant memory. We often think cybercrime is our biggest concern, but what if the real danger comes from those who claim to protect us? With rapid advancements in artificial intelligence, facial recognition, and data mining, technology has become a double-edged sword, capable of keeping us safe, yet equally capable of being weaponized against us. Surveillance is no longer limited to government agencies. Private corporations, hackers, and even individuals now have the power to track and manipulate vast amounts of personal data. But at what cost? If we lose control over our own digital footprints, who holds the power to decide what truth is? Many people willingly share their lives online, unaware that every post, search, and click feeds an invisible system that learns more about them than they know about themselves. In a world where information is power, could our deepest fears and desires be used against us? History has shown that when power is unchecked, it leads to control, and when control goes too far, freedom is lost. Are we on the brink of such a reality? If we are constantly watched, do we still have the freedom to be our true selves? The Buddha also taught, attachment leads to suffering. Have we become so attached to convenience and technology that we are blind to the chains it places upon us? Perhaps the real question isn't whether surveillance will increase, but whether we will accept it without question. What will we choose? to be mindful and protect our freedom, or to surrender our privacy in exchange for security. Number 4. Sleep pandemic. Baba Vanga's predictions have long captivated those seeking glimpses into the future, and one of her most unsettling prophecies for 2025 is the emergence of a mysterious sleep pandemic. According to her vision, a strange illness could spread across the world, leaving individuals in an inexplicable, coma-like state, unable to wake for days, weeks, or even longer. This chilling scenario raises troubling questions. If vast portions of the population were to suddenly succumb to an uncontrollable slumber, how would societies function? How would families cope? Would healthcare systems be prepared to handle such an overwhelming crisis? Some believe this prophecy could be a warning about rising neurological disorders, the unpredictable nature of viruses, or even the consequences of the relentless stress and exhaustion that modern life imposes on us. Others suggest it may serve as a metaphor, urging humanity to reflect on the way we live, constantly sleep-deprived, addicted to technology, and detached from the natural rhythms of life. In today's world, sleep deprivation is already an epidemic, with millions struggling against the demands of work, digital distractions, and an unending cycle of stress. Science confirms that chronic lack of sleep weakens the immune system, affects mental health, and accelerates aging issues that could worsen if we continue to neglect our well-being. Could it be that this so-called sleep pandemic is not just a prophecy of a new disease, but a reflection of what is already happening? Perhaps we are slowly falling into a metaphorical sleep, numbed by technology, overstimulation, and the endless pursuit of productivity at the cost of our health and awareness. But how can we be present when we are exhausted, barely able to keep our eyes open, let alone our minds? Rather than fearing an apocalyptic scenario, maybe this prediction serves as a wake-up call. If millions are at risk of slipping into a state of unconsciousness, the solution might not be medical, it may be spiritual and practical. And we must reclaim our balance, reconnect with nature, and embrace the wisdom of rest. True wakefulness is not just about staying physically awake, it is about being mentally and spiritually conscious. A well-rested mind sees the world clearly, makes better decisions, and finds joy in simple moments. If Baba Vanga's prophecy holds any truth, it is this: we must change our ways before sleep overtakes us, not just in body, but in mind and spirit. So, what do you think? Are we already experiencing a silent sleep crisis, or is this just another mysterious legend? Share your thoughts below. If you've watched this far, you're already uncovering the mysteries of Baba Vanga's shocking 2025 predictions. A comment below with future revealed to affirm your curiosity about what lies ahead. But don't go anywhere, there's still so much more to discover. Stay until the end to learn how these predictions could change everything. Number 5. Cyber attacks. Our growing dependence on technology has brought convenience and efficiency, but it has also left us dangerously exposed. According to Baba Vanga's predictions, 2025 will witness a surge in cyber attacks unlike anything we have seen before. She foresaw that hackers would become more advanced, setting their sights on critical infrastructure such as power grids, water treatment facilities, and even essential communication networks. This isn't just about stolen passwords or hacked emails. These cyber threats have the potential to disrupt entire nations, creating chaos and uncertainty on an unprecedented scale. The rise of artificial intelligence has made cybercriminals more dangerous than ever, allowing them to execute highly convincing social engineering scams that manipulate people into revealing confidential information without even realizing it. AI-driven phishing attacks are becoming so sophisticated that even security experts struggle to detect them, making it easier for criminals to exploit unsuspecting individuals. And it doesn't stop there. Ransomware attacks, where hackers take control of systems and demand payment for their release, are escalating, with major organizations, hospitals, and government institutions falling victim. But perhaps the most alarming development is the use of zero-day vulnerabilities and advanced persistent threats, methods that allow hackers to silently infiltrate systems and remain undetected for long periods, striking at the perfect moment. The reality is unsettling. We live in a world where an invisible war is being fought behind screens, and most people don't even realize they're part of it. If our critical infrastructure is compromised, how would society function? Would we be prepared for sudden blackouts, contaminated water supplies, or financial systems collapsing overnight? Our increasing reliance on smart devices and IoT technology only makes us more vulnerable, as cybercriminals can potentially manipulate anything connected to the internet. The lesson here is clear. Cybersecurity is no longer an option, it is a necessity. Awareness and vigilance are crucial. Strengthening digital defenses, educating ourselves about cyber threats, and adopting stricter security measures can make all the difference. The future of our digital world depends on how well we prepare today. Are we ready to face this challenge, or will we wait until it's too late? Number 6. Severe climate change. 2025, a year that Baba Vanga, the famous blind mystic, warned would bring shocking and severe climate upheavals. She spoke of devastating natural disasters, from monstrous tsunamis and relentless monsoons to hurricanes and tornadoes of unprecedented strength. While some may question the accuracy of her predictions, one undeniable truth remains: our planet is changing, and not for the better. Scientists worldwide agree that human activities burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial pollution are pushing global temperatures higher, triggering a domino effect of environmental catastrophes. Rising temperatures are melting the polar ice caps at an alarming rate, causing sea levels to surge. What does this mean for us? Coastal communities face an increasing risk of catastrophic flooding, and with every degree the oceans warm, storms grow stronger, more frequent, and more destructive. Imagine a world where hurricanes barrel through cities with greater force, tornadoes rip through landscapes that were once safe, and monsoons bring flooding that wipes away entire communities. Baba Vanga's prophecy also mentions a mega tsunami expected to strike Asia, an eerie reminder of the tragedy we witnessed on December 26, 2004, when a massive tsunami devastated coastlines across multiple countries, leaving destruction and loss in its wake. Could history repeat itself? Scientists warn that seismic activity along the Pacific Rim remains a constant threat, and with the increasing unpredictability of our climate, the possibility of another catastrophic event cannot be ignored. But the real question is, are we paying attention? The signs are all around us: record-breaking heat waves, unprecedented storms, and ecosystems struggling to adapt. Whether or not you believe in Baba Vanga's visions, her warnings should serve as a wake-up call. We cannot afford to be passive observers of our planet's fate. What actions are we taking to slow down climate change, protect vulnerable communities, and ensure a sustainable future. The time to act is now, before prophecy becomes reality. Number 7. Solar Storm. Baba Vanga's prediction about a powerful solar storm in 2025 has raised concerns about the potential impact such an event could have on modern civilization. While solar storms are natural occurrences caused by intense bursts of energy from the sun, most pass without significant disruption. However, Vanga's vision suggests that this particular storm could be far more intense than anything we've seen before, possibly leading to unprecedented consequences. In our technology-driven world, where nearly every aspect of life depends on electricity, our homes, businesses, communication networks, transportation systems, and financial institutions, such a disruption would be more than just an inconvenience. It could trigger widespread instability. A solar storm of great magnitude has the potential to damage electrical grids, rendering entire cities powerless for extended periods. Without electricity, water supplies, banking systems, internet access, and even food distribution networks could be severely affected, leaving millions struggling to meet basic needs. The ripple effect of such an event would extend beyond individual hardships, as businesses, hospitals, and emergency services would face major operational challenges, putting lives at risk. While it's easy to assume that technological advancements make us immune to such disasters, history proves otherwise. The infamous Carrington event of 1859, one of the most powerful solar storms ever recorded, caused widespread telegraph failures and sparked fires in communication lines. If a similar event occurred today, the damage would be far greater, given our dependence on digital infrastructure. This raises an important question: how prepared are we for such a scenario? Governments and power companies are aware of the risks, but individual preparedness is just as crucial. Taking simple steps, such as having an emergency supply of food, water, and backup power sources, could make a significant difference in an extended blackout situation. In a world where convenience is taken for granted, events like these remind us of the importance of resilience and adaptability. While we cannot control the forces of nature, we can control how we respond to them. Instead of living in fear, this serves as a wake-up call to strengthen our preparedness, both on a societal level and in our personal lives. It is also a reminder to cultivate a mindset of self-reliance, patience, and inner stability, qualities that have been emphasized in spiritual traditions for centuries. After all, true security does not come from technology alone, but from the ability to remain calm and resourceful in the face of uncertainty. Number 8. Change in Earth orbit. Our planet moves in a delicate balance, following an elliptical orbit around the Sun at an average distance of 93 million miles. This distance is not just a coincidence, it's a crucial factor that keeps Earth's climate stable and life thriving. But what if something were to disrupt this balance? What if Earth's orbit changed even slightly? The consequences could be beyond anything we've ever experienced. If our planet were to drift closer to the Sun, temperatures would soar to unprecedented levels. The already critical issue of global warming would spiral out of control, turning many regions into uninhabitable zones, accelerating ice melt, and intensifying heat waves beyond what we can currently imagine. But that's not all. Such a shift would unleash unpredictable and extreme weather patterns. Rainfall and snowfall would no longer follow expected cycles, making droughts and storms more erratic and devastating. Can you picture a world where seasons lose their stability, where farming becomes nearly impossible due to unreliable weather, and where natural disasters become the norm rather than the exception? Even more concerning, the sun's gravitational pull on our planet's oceans would likely shift, causing sea levels to rise dramatically. Coastal cities, home to millions, could face relentless flooding, displacing entire populations and leading to global crises. The interconnected systems that sustain life, weather, water cycles, and ecosystems would be thrown into chaos. What would humanity do in the face of such upheaval? Could we adapt, or would we be forced to watch as civilization struggles to survive? While this scenario may sound like a distant possibility, it raises an important question: how much of our planet's stability do we take for granted? It reminds us that Earth is not just our home, it's a fragile system that requires balance, respect, and care. The lesson here is clear: we must act responsibly to protect our planet, not just for ourselves, but for future generations. Every action we take today, reducing pollution, slowing climate change, and respecting nature, contributes to the stability of our world. So, what role will you play in safeguarding the future of our planet? You're already diving deep into Baba Vanga's astonishing 2025 predictions. If you're as fascinated as we are, comment "Future Unlocked" to show you're ready for what's ahead. Keep watching, there are still mind-blowing revelations waiting for you. Number 9. Dragon Control. One of Baba Vanga's most striking prophecies for 2025 revolves around the rise of a powerful force, symbolized by a dragon, that will take control and reshape global dynamics. But what exactly does this mean? Could it be a metaphor for a dominant nation, a new global superpower, or an unforeseen force emerging on the world stage? Many believe this dragon represents China, a country long associated with dragon symbolism in its culture, economy, and geopolitical influence. With China's expanding presence in technology, trade, and military advancements, some argue that Baba Vanga foresaw its rise decades ago. But could there be another interpretation? Some suggest that the dragon may symbolize a larger shift in global power, perhaps a coalition of nations, a revolutionary technological breakthrough, or even an unforeseen event that alters the course of history. Interestingly, this imagery of a dragon also appears in the Book of Revelation, where it signifies immense power and transformation, often stirring both awe and fear. Could Baba Vanga's prophecy be connected to these ancient texts, hinting at a major turning point for humanity? As we enter 2025, many are watching closely to see if this prediction comes true. Will we witness a dramatic change in the balance of power? Or will the meaning of the dragon remain an open mystery, unfolding in ways we least expect? No matter how you interpret it, one thing is certain: Baba Vanga's words continue to spark curiosity, debate, and deep reflection about the forces shaping our world. What do you think this dragon represents? Are we on the brink of a new era, or is this just another legend wrapped in mystery? Number 10. The assassination of Vladimir Putin. Baba Vanga has captivated the world with her eerily accurate prophecies, and her prediction concerning Russian President Vladimir Putin is no exception. According to interpretations of her visions, she foresaw a shocking assassination attempt on Putin, not by an external enemy, but by someone from within his inner circle. This chilling prophecy gains even more weight when considering Russia's complex political landscape where power struggles, betrayals, and shifting alliances are a constant undercurrent. With tensions high due to international sanctions, military conflicts and internal dissent, speculation about such an event only deepens. If history has taught us anything, it's that political assassinations often reshape nations, altering the course of global affairs. Figures like Julius Caesar, Abraham Lincoln, and John F. Kennedy met their fates through betrayal or political violence, leading to seismic shifts in their respective nations. Should Baba Vanga's prediction hold any truth, the world could witness a major transformation in Russia's leadership, sending ripples through global politics, economic structures, and even military strategies. Skeptics argue that Baba Vanga's prophecies are often vague and open to interpretation, yet many of her alleged predictions, such as the September 11th attacks and the K-222 submarine disaster, have drawn eerie parallels to real-world events. The events of September 11th, where terrorists hijacked planes and launched attacks on American soil, changed global security policies forever, much like how an internal coup or assassination in Russia could drastically shift the nation's future. While critics question the accuracy of these prophecies, it's undeniable that they resonate with the uncertainties of our modern world. Russia's internal political environment has always been a subject of intrigue, and history has shown us that when power is concentrated in the hands of a single individual, the threat of internal dissent and conspiracy grows stronger. This prophecy, whether true or not, serves as a stark reminder of the fragile nature of leadership and the unpredictable course of history. It prompts us to reflect on the broader implications of power struggles, not just in Russia, but in any nation where political divisions and unrest simmer beneath the surface. In an era where misinformation spreads rapidly and world events shift overnight, we must learn to observe global affairs with discernment, question narratives, and stay informed. Whether Baba Vanga's vision materializes or not, the lesson here is clear. History is shaped not only by those in power, but also by those who challenge it. As we move through 2025, the unfolding of this prophecy, if it holds any truth, will serve as a testament to the ever-changing tides of global politics. Number 11. Cancer Cure. Cancer is one of humanity's greatest challenges, but what if a groundbreaking cure is just around the corner? Baba Vanga, the famous blind mystic known for her astonishing predictions, foresaw that by 2025, a revolutionary breakthrough in cancer treatment would emerge, one that could change everything. While this might sound unbelievable, modern science is already making strides that align with her vision. Today, researchers are pushing the boundaries of medicine with cutting-edge advancements like immunotherapy, which strengthens the body's natural defenses to fight cancer, to targeted therapies, which attack cancer cells with incredible precision. But what if something even more powerful is on the horizon? Experts believe quantum computing could be the game changer. Unlike traditional computers, quantum computers can process vast amounts of data at unprecedented speeds, unlocking new possibilities for drug discovery, personalized treatments, and a deeper understanding of how cancer develops at a molecular level. Imagine a world where cancer is not a death sentence, but a manageable condition where early detection through liquid biopsies allows doctors to intervene before the disease spreads, and gene therapy corrects mutations before they can even cause harm. This future is no longer just a dream, it is rapidly becoming a reality. But while technology is advancing at an incredible pace, we must ask ourselves, are we truly prepared for such a breakthrough? How will society adapt when a cure for cancer is no longer a distant hope but an achievable goal? More importantly, how can we ensure that these life-saving treatments are accessible to everyone, not just the privileged few? The lesson here is clear: science, when guided by wisdom and compassion, has the power to transform lives. But progress is not just about innovation, it's about responsibility. It is up to us as a global community to support ethical research, invest in accessible healthcare, and work together to turn predictions into reality. Perhaps Baba Vanga's vision was not just about science, but about the power of human determination and unity. The question now is, will we rise to the occasion? Number 12. Cure for Alzheimer's. Throughout history, diseases like Alzheimer's have posed some of the most heartbreaking challenges for humanity, robbing individuals of their memories, identities, careers, and independence. Baba Vanga's prediction about a breakthrough in the fight against this devastating condition offers a glimmer of hope in a world where millions continue to suffer. Currently, over 55 million people live with dementia worldwide, and this number is expected to rise dramatically to 78 million by the year 2030 and an alarming 139 million by 2050. Alzheimer's is not just an illness of the mind, it is a slow, unrelenting thief that erodes the very essence of who a person is, leaving families and caregivers to shoulder the emotional and financial burden. In the year 2021 alone, 1 in 3 seniors passed away with Alzheimer's or another form of dementia, surpassing deaths from both breast and prostate cancer combined. This staggering reality highlights just how urgent the need for a cure truly is. The financial strain is equally overwhelming, with lifetime care costs often reaching upwards of $400,000 per patient, a sum that can wipe out entire savings and leave families in distress. But beyond the numbers, the true cost of Alzheimer's lies in its ability to take away the moments that matter, recognizing a loved one's face, recalling cherished memories, or simply being able to express love and gratitude. The search for a cure is not just a scientific pursuit. It is a race against time for millions of families desperate to hold onto their loved ones. In recent years, medical advancements have shown promise, with researchers exploring innovative treatments like gene therapy, personalized medicine, and even AI-driven drug discoveries. While a complete cure remains elusive, each step forward brings hope that the nightmare of Alzheimer's could one day be a thing of the past. If Baba Vanga's prediction proves accurate, the year 2025 could mark a turning point where science and medicine finally conquer this formidable disease, sparing future generations from its cruel grasp. For now, what we can do is take proactive steps to maintain brain health, staying physically active, engaging in lifelong learning, maintaining strong social connections, and nourishing the mind with a balanced diet rich in antioxidants. While we wait for the breakthroughs of tomorrow, our best defense today is to lead a life that prioritizes mental and emotional well-being. A future without Alzheimer's may still be on the horizon, but the way we care for our minds today could make all the difference in the years to come. Alzheimer's affects millions, but hope is on the horizon. If a cure were found in 2025, how would you feel? A comment below. That would be a miracle. Or I really hope so. Number 13. Alien Visitation. Baba Vanga's prophecies have fascinated people for decades, and one of her most intriguing predictions points to the year 2025, as the time when humanity will finally encounter extraterrestrial life. While such claims should always be met with skepticism, recent developments have reignited interest in this possibility. In the past few years, governments and space agencies, including NASA and even the Mexican government, have released declassified information about unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, fueling speculation that the truth about alien life may be closer than ever. Could it be that Baba Vanga's vision of contact with otherworldly beings is on the brink of becoming reality? Some believe that the increasing transparency around UFOs is a sign that an official revelation is imminent. Beyond speculation, the scientific community is making groundbreaking progress in the search for extraterrestrial life. Leading astrophysicists and astronauts suggest that we may soon witness an extraordinary discovery, a scientific paper revealing undeniable biosignatures in the atmosphere of a distant exoplanet. Scientists are specifically searching for gases like methane and oxygen, or methane and carbon dioxide, which, when found together, strongly suggest the presence of biological activity. This pursuit has been significantly advanced by the powerful James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, which has been scanning distant worlds in hopes of finding signs of life. Among these planets, K218b has emerged as a fascinating candidate. Located over 120 light-years away, this exoplanet is about 8.6 times the mass of Earth, and is believed to have vast oceans and a hydrogen-rich atmosphere containing dimethyl sulfide, a molecule that, on Earth, is only produced by living organisms. Could this be the evidence we've been waiting for? While NASA has yet to officially confirm alien life, the pieces of the puzzle seem to be coming together. The discoveries being made today might pave the way for a historic announcement, aligning with Baba Vanga's bold prophecy that the year 2025 will be the time humanity finally learns the truth. If such a moment arrives, how will it reshape our understanding of life, the universe, and our place in it? Will it bring fear, unity, or a profound sense of wonder? Regardless of what the future holds, one thing is certain: our search for the unknown continues, pushing the boundaries of science and challenging the very limits of our imagination. Whether you believe in Vanga's predictions or not, the quest for knowledge reminds us of one fundamental truth: the universe is vast, mysterious, and full of possibilities. Perhaps the real lesson here is not just about finding life elsewhere, but about opening our minds to new discoveries, embracing curiosity, and realizing that we are all part of something much greater than ourselves. Number 14. Mysterious Tsunami. Across Asia, an unsettling prophecy stirs both fear and curiosity. Baba Vanga, the blind mystic known for her eerie predictions, foresaw an extraordinary tsunami in 2025, one unlike anything the world has ever witnessed. Unlike typical tsunamis triggered by underwater earthquakes or volcanic eruptions, this one is said to emerge from an unknown force, something beyond our current understanding of natural disasters. Could this mean a cosmic disturbance, a sudden shift in the Earth's crust, or something entirely unforeseen by science? If this prophecy holds any truth, it challenges our very perception of nature's power and unpredictability. Vanga's vision describes devastation on an unimaginable scale: coastal cities wiped off the map, millions displaced, and nations struggling to recover from the catastrophe. Entire economies could collapse overnight, and the humanitarian crisis that follows may test the limits of international cooperation. The sheer mystery surrounding this event is what makes it so chilling. If it does not originate from the usual seismic activity, how can we predict or prepare for it? How does one defend against the unknown? The possibility of such an event forces us to question how fragile our world truly is and whether humanity has grown too comfortable under the illusion of control. But rather than succumbing to fear, there is a deeper lesson in such warnings. Whether or not Baba Vanga's prediction comes true, it serves as a stark reminder of nature's raw power and the necessity of preparation. Are our cities equipped to handle sudden disasters? Do we have strong community systems in place to help those affected? More importantly, are we living in harmony with the environment, or are we pushing it to the brink? History has shown time and again that civilizations rise and fall with nature's wrath, yet we often ignore these warnings until it is too late. The real question is not just whether Vanga's prophecy will come true, but whether we will take action before disaster forces us to. As we reflect on Baba Vanga's shocking predictions for 2025, one thing is clear: the future remains uncertain, but our choices today will shape what lies ahead. Whether these prophecies come true or not, they serve as powerful reminders to stay informed, prepared, and mindful of the world around us. What do you think about these predictions? Do you believe they will come to pass, or are they simply thought-provoking warnings? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Journey of Wisdom. And be sure to turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming videos filled with wisdom, thought-provoking ideas, and deeper explorations of life's mysteries. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious, stay mindful, and continue your journey of wisdom.